Okay, now we're going to show you how to create a glossary in your course. And the first thing we're going to do is turn editing on so that we can get to our features. We're going to click on Add an Activity or Resource, and we're going to check Glossary. Now, the neat thing about the glossary is you can allow students to make comments on it, or you can allow them to make entries as well. And another feature of the glossary is auto-linking, which means that it will point, anytime a term is used on your course, it will create a link to the glossary entry. So that's a nice feature. So once we check glossary here in this pop-up menu, we're going to click on Add. So we're going to name the glossary, and we'll pick out a clever name for this, and let's say we just call it Glossary, or Glossary. And this is going to be our definition of terms for the course, or even important course terms. And there's 10 entries per page by default. This is a secondary glossary. You can make it a main glossary, and then if any other glossaries that are created could be imported into the main glossary. We're just going to create a default secondary glossary here. And also you can allow comments or on entries, so I set that to yes, and then pretty much scroll down to the bottom. You'll see that automatically linked glossary entries is there, and then we were just going to click on Save and Return to Course. And now we can see that our glossary is there. So now all we have to do is add entries to it. So we click on the word glossary. It will take us to the glossary edit page. And here you can see in the center is add a new entry. Fairly simple and straightforward. So we'll click there, and we'll create a new entry in the glossary. Moodle seems to be a little slow right now, but here it is. So this concept or term will be medieval. And then we can just type in our definition here, or in this case we'll just copy and paste the meaning of medieval. But down here you can also add a picture, a photo, or whatever to go with it, or further explanation in the way of a Word document. Just drag it in there or click on Add, and then Save Changes. And there's our glossary. It'll be alphabetized for you, and that's pretty much all there is to it. So you can go back to your main course and see it listed there, and there's our glossary, and that's all there is to it.